Emerging Youth Leaders Camp. You're all leaders. We want you to come out and become the leader that you really were created to be.
It was born out of a need to develop different new breed of leaders for the African continent. And I believe that there is so much potential that is in this continent and the solutions to the issues that we face as a continent. The solution lies in our youth. And I believe that the best time to tap this youth is when they are still teens. That is why I started this.
And at this particular time, we're focusing at your individual belief. So I want you to go back to that moment where you remember feeling so hard, so broken, so disappointed because of something that was told to you.
My passion for the youth is what has driven me to become a coach. Voices Choices is meant to empower these young people to learn to choose the voice they want to hear. And that should be their voice. And you do realize that when you take them through that process, they are quick to tell you what they have been told. But it takes time for them to tell themselves who they think they are. Those positive affirmations is not something that they hear. And who better to hear it from than themselves? So it is meant to give them their voice back.
Who are you?
There should be no leg in your group that is stepping on the floor.
If you believe in you, you're going to be able to do it. A belief is simply a feeling of certainty about what something means.
Being a teenager is difficult enough without having all the challenges of peer pressure and family pressure. So lessons that need to be taught are how to undo that kind of experience from the past. And those are some of the big lessons that happened here.
One thing that stood out for me was identity beliefs. It helped me to build myself and build my confidence, to give me a reason to put myself out there for things, expecting only the positive things.
Setting up the treasure hunts is really fun, and watching the teens struggle to get through them and actually manage to get through them as a team, it's really inspiring, especially when you see the underdog manage to beat the Goliath. It's just inspiring. It's relevant to them because they now get to see that nothing is impossible. They can take that going through the obstacles and they can use it in real life whenever they're faced with a challenge that they don't think they can achieve. They can either use teamwork or they can use persistence and determination, things that they learn through the obstacles.
I've never been a guy who, you persist, I give up easily. I wanted to give up, my hands were wobbly. They were weak, but you were there to go and let's go. Yes. So I was encouraged. My team is waiting for me, so I kept on going. So that moment will keep pushing me in life. So right now, I'm not gonna give up very easily like I used to in the past.
How would you manage negative emotion? What are some of the negative emotions you go through as young people? We've seen that the rejection, we get angry,
our young people right now are going through so many things that are impacting their emotions, that are impacting how they think about themselves, how they think about the world, the environment around them. So I thought that session would be key for them to be able to understand how the world around them is impacting what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And beyond having that understanding, know how to manage it.
So I'll give you one word that has saved my life, and the word is called self-care. How often do you care for yourself?
Coach Ben offers you a platform where you can bring all those troubles, and you will be shocked to find out that you're not the only one, that there are other kids, and they need other kids like you to grow together.
When it comes to career can also be tied to something that you're passionate about, but not necessarily. Purpose is solely tied to something that you're passionate about.
How to practice your career, that's what you want. For the parents, think it's best for you first.
Time management. Manage your time, segment your time, and allocate time for everything that is important to your life and also to the lives of your kids.
In order to make sure that your team remains in the game, please burst as many balloons as possible from the other team.
Camp has been great. I've learned a lot. I've also gotten to know more about myself that I didn't even know or had any idea about.
Write how you feel they have contributed to you.
It has been amazing growth, not just in terms of those who are going out there and doing big things, but also in terms of teenagers who've made a resolve to change themselves personally. You get them becoming more confident, more sure, more focused. They are in tune with their purpose. And so you find that these are the teenagers who are best placed to become the change leaders that the African continent needs.
Formerly, I was more of an introvert, but now I'm more of an extrovert, and I mingle with all types of people. And also, it has taught me to become more charitable out there, my contribution to the society. Right now, I can say I'll save part of my pocket money and give it back to the society, as compared to before when I always used my things selfishly or for my own personal accord.
I'd advise so many parents, if they have the ability to get their kids to this camp, make the investment and let your kids come and know who they are and find also their purpose and also learn their leadership skills